Hi everybody, my name is Morah Devora and today we're going to hear the story that is called Reb Yitzchak's Jewel. Reb Yitzchak and his wife lived in the French city of Troy. They were both very good Jewish people, but one thing made them both very sad. They did not have any children. Reb Yitzchak made a living selling jewels to very rich people. His nicest jewel was a big blue sapphire. Reb Yitzchak told his wife, "If we can sell this sapphire, we'll be able to help poor people with the money. But I feel so bad that we don't have any children to spend the money on." One day, a stranger from a faraway city came to Reb Yitzchak's house. I wonder what he wants. "My master is the king. He sent me to buy your sapphire. He wants to use it for an eye in one of his statues. Here, I will give you 1,000 gold coins for your sapphire." What do you think Reb Yitzchak is going to do? Reb Yitzchak didn't want his nice sapphire to be in a statue. He's going to have to say something. I wonder what he's going to say. "I don't want to sell the sapphire." The man said, "My king will give you 2,000 gold pieces, even 3,000. But Reb Yitzchak said, "I don't care how much money you want to pay. I don't want to sell." The man was very, very angry. "I warn you," he said. "The king is going to send soldiers over here to punish you if you don't sell me that stone." Reb Yitzchak was afraid. Quickly, he thought of a plan, and he had to think very, very quickly. I wonder what he's going to say. "All right, I will sell it to the king. I will go with you and bring it to the king myself." He wrapped up the sapphire and put it in his pocket. He packed his talit and tefillin and some kosher food. Reb Yitzchak and the man traveled on the river. They got to a boat to sail to the king's palace. Reb Yitzchak said, "Do you see the sun? My sapphire is as bright as the sun. Do you see the water? My stone is bluer than the water. No one has ever seen such a beautiful stone." This was all a part of his plan. "Please let me see the stone," said the man. Reb Yitzchak said, "No, I cannot show it to you. What if you lose it?" "I promise you, I'm going to take very, very good care of it," the man said. The more Reb Yitzchak said no, the more the man begged. Finally, Reb Yitzchak said, "All right, I'll show it to you. Come with me." They walked over to the side of the boat. Reb Yitzchak looked this way. He looked that way. He made sure that no one was watching. Then he reached into his pocket and he took out a tiny package. He opened it up and gave the sapphire to the man. The man took the stone and held it in his hand. The sun's rays shone on the sapphire. It looked like fire. It sparkled. It was so beautiful. And the man's eyes opened wide. He said, "Oh, Rebbe Yitzchak, you were so right. Never has there been such a sapphire. It is more beautiful than the eyes of my king's statue. He will give you a big reward for it. You're going to be very, very rich." "Please be careful," said Reb Yitzchak. "Don't let anything happen to it. Now give it back to me." The man said, "Reb Yitzchak, I want to thank you for letting me see it and hold it. Here, you can have it back now." This was all a part of Reb Yitzchak's plan. Reb Yitzchak held out his hand, and the man handed him the sapphire. Just then, Reb Yitzchak lost his balance and almost fell. He dropped the sapphire. It fell into the river. "No, no," screamed Reb Yitzchak. "My sapphire is lost. My beautiful jewel is gone. What will I do?" With that, Rabbi Yitzchak fell down to the floor. Everybody gathered around and asked what happened. The man told them. Everybody felt so sorry for Rabbi Yitzchak. They poured water on his face. He began to cry. He felt so bad that he couldn't even stand up. Finally, the people helped him stand up. He looked at the water. He was so sad. The king's man was sad too. He said, "What will we tell the king? He'll be so upset." Soon the boat came to shore and all the people got off. The man took Rabbi Yitzchak to the king and told the king what happened. The king was very upset. He shouted at the man, "Why did you ask him to see the sapphire?" He shouted at Rabbi Yitzchak, "Why did you even show it to him?" Rabbi Yitzchak cried and cried. He cried so much that the king felt so sorry for him. The king said, "I'm not going to give you money for the sapphire that you lost, but I will give you money to buy some food and to go back home." On the way home, Rabbi Yitzchak didn't even cry. He had lost a valuable jewel, but he didn't care. He and his wife would always be happy that their sapphire did not become part of the king's statue. When he came back home, there was an old man waiting for him. It was Eliyahu Hanavi. Eliyahu Hanavi said, "Rabbi Yitzchak, Hashem knows that you dropped the sapphire on purpose so it shouldn't be in the idol's eye. Hashem is very proud of you and your wife because you are such good people. Hashem will bless you with something that is worth more than thousands of gold coins." What do you think it's going to be? Hashem is going to bless them with a son whose Torah is going to light up the entire world. The next year, Rabbi Yitzchak and his wife had a baby boy. They named him Shlomo. When Shlomo grew up, he wanted to help all the Jews know the Torah better. He wrote comments to explain all the difficult parts of the Torah. People saw what he wrote and they said, "This is so good! Who wrote it?" Others answered, "This was written by Rabbi Shlomo Yitzchaki. We call him Rashi." Now all Jews study Torah with Rashi. His words make the Torah sparkle even more than the sun. 'Cause we've existed so long, 'cause the Torah kept us strong, and the Torah will never disappear. Oh no, through the ages it was brought by the children who were taught to follow it and constantly declare, "I'm a Jew and I am proud, and I'll sing it out loud, 'cause forever that is what I'll be. I'm a Jew and I am proud, and that's without a doubt, because Hashem is always watching over me." Laila Tov, Yiladim.